guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for checking back in. I know it's been a while since I made a travel vlog, but it's also been a few months since I traveled. So tomorrow, my best friend and I are headed down on a road trip down the East Coast, which I'm super excited for. It's a little bit bittersweet because she's moving down to Florida, which is why we're doing the road trip. How dare she leave me? It's fine, everything's fine. But either way, it's gonna be a little fun adventure for us. We'll jump right in. We're here in New York City, our first stop on the road trip. If you want, we haven't been doing like any really touristy things because we just don't have the time for that. It's more of just like a chill, stop at some restaurants, you know, do some fun things. But like, you can't see New York City in like 5 hours. There's just no way. So if you want a more like touristy, this is what to do in a weekend in New York City, check out the vlog that I posted a few months back. But yeah, so we just stopped for brunch at this cute little like Frenchy restaurant. And now since then we've been walking like a lot. So we've probably walked at least an hour so far. Saw Rockefeller. Probably more. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rockefeller Center was really cool. It's got like these gardens leading up to it, and then it has this big cafe at the bottom of the Rockefeller Tower, I guess. What's that called? And that was all just really cute. I thought it was awesome. So definitely, I had never been there before, so definitely recommend that. And now we're headed to a rooftop bar, so I'll see you there. So after an hour and a half of walking, we finally made it to our destination, STK Rooftop. So yeah, so definitely refreshing. We have the High Line right behind us, which is gorgeous. I've been to one other rooftop in the city, Haven Rooftop, also really cute, but this view is definitely better. Only downside is cocktails are $20 a piece. So, and the other option is ordering a $125 picture. So we'll see. It's going broke. Okay, talk to you later.
Let's take a look at all the empty tables around here. Oh, look at all those empty tables.
So, I don't know if you guys remember me and Michaela's story from the rooftop bar in Prague. If not, go check out that vlog. But apparently we have a habit of going to kind of like snooty rooftop bars. Maybe all rooftop bars are snooty, who knows. But anyways, so those drinks were really good, but then they were like, are you guys going to eat? And honestly, like their menu didn't look that good or whatever. So they wanted to like move us away because they're like, oh, we have reservations. We're like, yeah, we are one of those reservations. Like, you're not gonna move us into some corner of this fucking restaurant because we're not ordering food. Like, your cocktails are $20. We deserve to sit here. But anyways, so moving on, we're gonna go to the Chelsea Market for dinner probably, because last time I was in New York City, I had this, well actually 2 times ago, I had this amazing pho at the Mock Bar in Chelsea Market. So we'll show you guys that. It'll be way better than anything we could have gotten up there. But if you do want good cocktails, I will say that their cocktails were really delicious. So, I mean, whatever you want to do. So the High Line used to be, it has like all these train tracks running through it. It used to be a train track up a little bit elevated above the city, and then they just like planted a bunch of trees, turned it into like a forest in the middle of the city, which is really cool. And then along it you have some like what are they called, food trucks and just art exhibits and stuff like that. So it's just like really fun to just walk along it and kind of like escape. Like, if you guys ever walk along a New York street, it's super busy and just hectic and crazy. So this is kind of a nice little sanctuary in the middle of the city. Change of plans, so we ended up walking the entire High Line, like way past Chelsea Market. So you guys can take that recommendation to go to Mock Bar. We're not going to go to Mock Bar. We also have an hour and 20 minutes to walk back to our car. So yeah, so we're going to walk the half of the way back to our car, stop for dinner, most likely at the Hard Rock, and then, you know, head out. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. Perfect weather. Currently walking through Central Park, about halfway through our 40-minute walk back to the car. Pretty sure 16 more minutes. Pretty sure I have like big bubbly blisters on the bottom of my foot because these sandals, especially, you know, you always get blisters like that first sandal wear of every summer, I feel like, as your feet get reacclimated. And this was a good like 2.5 hours of walking in these, so fun times. So now we're in Philly. It's the next morning. We just crashed at a hotel for the night that was about 20 minutes outside of Philly, and then we came into the city for breakfast. Currently having such a good breakfast at Keating's Rope and Anchor Bar. Just sitting like at this little, what would we call this, pier? Yeah. And yeah, this is our breakfast. It's so delicious. So good. And so nice. You good over there? Oh my god. What is happening? Like a little welcome square, whatever that means, because I don't really see anything there, but it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This kind of reminds me of like the historic stuff in Boston.
Right, that's what my brother said, and I literally think that's why he loves it.
So this is Carpenter's Hall, where the first Continental Congress was held. That's so cool. We're in like the middle of 3 or 4 parks that are just like made up of historical revolutionary buildings. the third park that's in like this row of parks, which we're gonna see Independence Hall and then the Liberty Bell. And I'm actually like, at first I wasn't like super pumped, but I'm actually pretty fucking excited to see the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
Like to just say like, oh my God,
Yeah.
Liberty Bell.
We saw it.
Yeah. Check
did
that
it.
off the bucket list.
Right.
Because I don't think I was like really planning on ever
I feel
really
I
doing
couldn't
that.
scratch Philly off my map if I
True.
didn't see the
Oh my
Liberty
God,
Bell.
I forgot about my map.
Right?
I can scratch it off my
Mine
map.
is in the backseat of my car, actually.
Awesome. All this says is Barry. Like, can I get some explanation, please? Am I the only one that doesn't know what the fuck this is about? This is the cheap way of looking through a window at the Liberty Bell. No, the line wasn't worth it. This is pretty cool. So this questioning that's going on over here
Yeah.
reminds me of
Yes.
when like Dwight is trying to get Benjamin Franklin to like admit that he's not the real Benjamin Franklin. We are now in Maryland, you said? Yep. So we've left Philly. We're driving on our way to Virginia Beach. We're gonna stop in Richmond for dinner with one of my friends, and then be in Virginia Beach later tonight. I really liked Philly. It was a lot better than we thought it was gonna be, because every time we like told people that we were stopping in Philly, they're like, oh, like why would you want to go there? And so we were kind of doubtful that we would find anything that we liked. But first we started out with breakfast on the Harbor Walk, which was really cute. And then we went on and walked around the Independence National Park. It had some buildings that were all built by the Carpenters Company, and then a lot of the members of the Carpenters Company were really involved with revolutionary actions and stuff like that. So we saw the building where the first Continental Congress took place, that was actually one of my favorite parts of the national park. We walked by Independence Hall, but if you plan on coming here, I guess you need to buy those tickets in advance. I didn't really foresee that. So we couldn't get inside, but it was really beautiful from the outside. And then we also saw the Liberty Bell. Also, again, like through a window, because the line to get in to see it was insanely long. And we do like have a purpose for this road trip, so we couldn't stay in Philly the whole day. I feel like we saw a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, maybe a little extra time to actually go inside of things, but other than that, like a day trip there would be probably enough. This is probably where I'm going to end this vlog, and then I'll group Virginia Beach and Myrtle Beach into one, and then Georgia is somewhere in there, and then all of our Florida time will probably be in one vlog too. So, check back into the channel to see those.